The international break is almost finally over! And you know what? That was a proper snooze fest, wasn't it? But you know what? It's time to stop snoring and start dreaming. It's the Gameweek 30 Dream Team. This is the series where I have a bit of fun and chinwag with what I reckon will be the highest scoring team this week. Selecting best ever players with best ever fixtures, trying to guess who will score all of the points. This mainly for our own bit of nipple teasing enjoyment, you know, but also could actually help you with a potential transfer this week as well. So let's get into the team, just after we talk about the sponsor for today, OneFootball. OneFootball is the all-in-one football app that every football fan will enjoy, where it has a ton of great features which I use all of the time. Some of these including keeping me up to date with all the latest football news from around the world, very, very handy in the international break like right now, but also I use it to keep track of the Premier League and help me with FPL, where you can try and find the best players and look at their stats in the recent games, and you can also look at team stats to see who are the best performing teams right now and the teams you really want to stay away from. It has everything you need to become a better FPL manager, but also give you all of that football knowledge. It's just absolutely quality, lads. Go and get it. So if you like what you see, you can click on the link at the top of the description to download for free today. That's OneFootball, free to get right now. But right now, it's time to get into the best ever dream team right here and put in a bit of grafting to craft the highest scoring team this week with all of the big boy points where, hey. Well, you know what? I'm going to start off by spaffing a few fellas at the same time right here. Wait, whoa. Big boy. What are you saying, lad? Okay, then. I'm going to chuck multiple fellas at you at the same time. All right, that's better, okay? Where we start here with the Chelsea boysies with these. Where I've gone for the double clean sheet potential here. Sorry. Double clean sheet already locked in here with Mendy and Alonso. But then also Mason is here mounting the team. Chelsea have kept 8 clean sheets in their last 10 league games. Pretty damn impressive, right? And in that time, they actually only conceded 1 goal from the opposition because one of the goals they conceded was an own goal. Okay then. Because Rudiger was like, yeah, why not put it in my own top bins, right? I want to score sometimes, right? But they also play a West Brom team, which, you know, are wibbly wobbly Brom right now, where they also haven't scored in 3 league games either. And it looks like, you know, they're almost finally admitting defeat of the relegation. They're so close to getting there, boys. As although they're fighting, they are literally a featherweight here coming up against a heavyweight champion in this battle. So it's probably not going to end up well for them, is it? Where I do actually think this is probably one of the most guaranteed clean sheets for the rest of the season. Chelsea, amazing defence. West Brom, and that is all. So you know what? If you do have a transfer to make this week, a Chelsea defender would actually be my big boy, top boy priority. Get them in. Where Mendy is here, who might not have to make some saves, but you know, easy clean sheet for him in there. And then I've also gone for a Marcos Alonso. I know, right? Choosing him in your team is almost as crazy as him at the driving wheel. He basically plays as like a winger, as like a striker. He's sometimes the most forward up the pitch, and he's a wing back. Like, behave, do your job. So if the clean sheet wasn't locked in already, a very, very, very attacking defender that doesn't even like defending could well get on some of the goals and get some extra points for you in here as well. That's if he actually plays, you know. But if he does definitely play, then he could get the most points out of anyone. Never mind defenders in here. But I've also gone for a Mason Mount in here as well, which, you know, might actually seem a bit of a cheeky one. And you never know, he could get rested here playing for England all the time as well. But I fancied yeeting him in the squad because I thought, you know, let's spice it up a bit and add a Chelsea attacker in there as well. So I reckon he could get on some golazos this week. Triple Chelsea is definitely a must in this dream team, lads, making them all the first fellas to join us in this team. But the next team to join us here, leading us to victory and hopefully leading us to all the points, it is Leeds United with these. Where we got the Stuart Lord Lundstrom who Dallas, too good for Leeds Rafinha, and the best ever Ballon d'Or striker ever, Big Boy Bamford. Now Leeds, you know, are a very, very attacking team, aren't they? Doing quite well this season. And you know, they actually look like they could score against anyone. But then when they play against a team like this Sheffield United right now, it's not a case if they can score. It's the case of how many they can score, right? Because oh dear, this Sheffield United right now is a big oh crumbs, ta-ra lads, nice knowing you. As if they weren't the worst this season anyway, they've actually got even worse lately, conceding even more shots, conceding even more chances than ever before. Oh dear. And you know what? For the rest of the season, I actually think they are definitely the team you should be targeting for their captaincy, or just players playing against them anyway. But then when you have a ruthlessly attacking team like Leeds, who never stop trying and try to get all of those classes, playing at home, playing against our Sheffield United team, that could be the biggest boy spanking we ever see. No, honestly, could we actually see like a 5-6-7-0? I won't be surprised. But the players I've gone for here include the Dallas man, who is a defender sometimes playing in midfield lately. So, you know, could get some golassos added onto that guaranteed clean sheet. Rafinha is actually up here for captaincy, not just as a player in the dream team. He's going to get all of the points. And then the big boy Bamford, he's going to get an hat-trick himself because I bet you he's going to captain himself this week, all right? All of the goals incoming. It's literally an amazing attack versus a very, very bad defense, which equals very nice if you have all of their players. Making all of their players. The next players joining this Dream in the Stream team. But next, on the final set of players that I'm going to go for, it is in fact the Liverpool boysies with these. Yeah, I know, I might be a bit of a cheeky scrub chucking these in, but have a listen to me first, alright? Where we've got a Mo Salah man who's been a no Salah man with no goals lately, right? And then we also have the Portuguese Messi Diogo Jota. Now Liverpool, you know, have been very much loser pool right now, haven't they? But surely, as I've been saying for literally the last 10 game weeks, surely they can start turning around and surely start to get some results. Where I feel like when they start clicking, they are surely going to get all of the goals and all of that and get you all of the FPL points. But these two players right here, the two goal scorers right here, are two players that have actually been in very good form for their country over the international break. And you know what? I reckon they can do absolute bits here. As you know, Salah still is the joint top goal scorer this season, and it feels like he's had a bad season, right, with 17 goals so far. Not too bad, right? And then Jota has only had 7 league starts this season, you know, because of injury, but he's still got 6 goals. A damn son. And you know what? The Arsenal defence it looks good. It puts up some decent numbers, but they always seem to concede some stupid goals, and a lot of goals caused by their own mistakes. So, you know, I would still say they're a bit wibbly-wobbly, and on their day they can concede all of the goals like we saw against the West Ham in the last game week. And sometimes we see after an international break that the defence is more rusty than some teams' attacks. As you know, some people might be tired from international break and all of that other stuff and all that. So I feel like the Liverpool team here can finally jump back up and start to get some results, which is why I'm chucking both of these lads into the dream team here. But then we move on to the one and only Geese, that not only is joining this dream team here, but it is also very, very, very likely to be my captain and very, very likely to literally be everyone's captain. Everyone and their nan's going to be captaining him this week. And that player is, in fact, Sir Harold Kane. He's also got 17 goals this season like a Salah, making him the joint top scorer as well. But he has also got the most assists this season out of anyone as well. And he's a striker. Okay then. To be fair, he literally plays as like a defensive mid half the game, so yeah, okay, not surprised. But this week, he does play against the proper wobbled Newcastle here that are managed by the Stevie Bruce. Right, I know Stevie Bruce is like the sexiest man in football ever, right? Yeah. But Brucey Ball isn't quite the sexiest football we've ever seen, alright? So I feel like Kane can get all of the Golassos here. But even if Spurs are missing a few players here, I do reckon they can put up some numbers in this game, making the Sir Harold Kane the next player to join this dream. But the next player to join us is in fact the top point scorer out of anyone, and that is Bruno! That's right, even when loads of people doubted he couldn't keep it up, all of a sudden, we're in game week 30, he has the most points out of anyone, and you know what, he doesn't look like he's going to stop anytime soon. As even against tough teams, he somehow manages to get some goals, you know? Well, you know, a lot of people sold him against the Man City, and then he goes and gets that penalty goal for the Penandes. Yes, lad, keep scoring them goals. But this week, he plays against a Brighton defence, which last week we said is one of the best defences in the league, right? Because none of our players are playing against. And then all of a sudden, some people attempted to captain Bruno against that same defence. It's weird how FPL works, right? But even though I would say the Brighton defence is good enough to maybe stop a Bruno captain, I do still think he should be in this dream team probably the entire season, right? Because he always finds his own way to get some points. Watch now, he's not even in the team sheet of the next game. You're like, hang on, where's Bruno? And then all of a sudden, the camera's cut to the VAR booth, and he's there giving an assist for Man United still. Hey! To be fair, that might even happen, you know. But Man United are also still pushing to secure that top 4 place, so they got to get some results in there soon as well. And I reckon Bruno could be the man to push them towards that, making him the next player in the dream. But then to finish off the dream, we're going for the spicy, cheeky boy option right here. And that is, in fact, the baguette man, Luca Dean. Where this week, he does play against the poor Palace right here. We're not quite safe from relegation, but they do look like they're a bit beached right now. Absolute beach they are. They're on the beach, and they don't look like they're proper trying as of late, do they? And to be fair, if Zaha doesn't turn up, then yeah, Palace don't turn up. So yeah, okay. So if they can manage to keep him a bit quiet, then Digne can get all of the big boy points here. Well, you know, he's one of the most attacking defenders in the league, trying to get all of the more assists that he's already had this season, playing against a team that don't usually score a lot of goals. Yeah, FPL is not really rocket science, is it? An attacking defender who can keep a clean sheet and also get attacking returns equals points. There you go. But that is it for the Game Week 30 Dream Team by your boy, a Bacon Boy right here, where we have a go at trying to predict the highest scoring team of the week as a bit of a fun chinwag going on, you know? But also, some of these nice fellas right here could potentially be some geezers to join your team this week with your next transfer where, hey. But that is it for today. The Game Week preview will be coming out tomorrow, and then we are ready to keep on smashing it at the end of the season, and we are ready to smash it this week. So thanks for watching, and remember...
Don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to Nathan Bacon right now. Don't let your memes be dreams.